Packers kick off Week 4 Thursday night, and both teams could be getting back some reinforcements. Packers wide receiver Christian Watson says he plans on making his season debut after missing the first 3 games with a hamstring injury. Running back Aaron Jones missed the last 2 games and was limited in practice Tuesday with a groin injury. His teammate, wide receiver Romeo Doubs, seems to think Jones is good to go, telling reporters he's playing. Head coach Matt LaFleur remains cautiously optimistic. Lions head coach Dan Campbell says he feels good about running back David Montgomery's playing status after missing last week's game with a thigh injury. And the Jets are signing quarterback Trevor Siemian to their practice squad, according to NFL Network insider Tom Pelissero. Head coach Robert Saleh reiterated this week that Zach Wilson is still the team's unquestioned quarterback. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
I didn't ask to be thrown in the streets with nowhere to go, but I did ask for help, and Covenant House was there for me.
1 in 10 young adults will experience a form of homelessness this year. For these kids who didn't ask to be put in this unthinkable situation, Covenant House is there, providing hot meals, a safe place to sleep, medical care, and love.
They just really genuinely just wanted to help me succeed, and I'm succeeding.
To learn more, go to safeplacetosleep.org today.
A lot of schools talk about training the cybersecurity workforce of the future, but do they really deliver? My Computer Career has been supplying the IT workforce with thousands of skilled, certified pros for 15 years. Train with the experts in support, networking, or cybersecurity and start your career in months, not years. Upskill even faster. On campus or live online. Qualified students may get financial aid, including the GI Bill. My Computer Career. Accredited, acclaimed, effective. Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu.
And we are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California. They just said you could use your GI Bill for the computer training, Gene. I'm wondering, like an idiot, I put myself through 4 years of college, then got drafted, so I never used my GI Bill. I wonder if I guess it's too long.
Well, we'd put in a good word for you.
Okay, I'll write a letter today.
Okay.
Well, on that line, are you aware that sarcasm is banned in North Korea?
I did not know that, no.
Sarcasm banned in North Korea, also banned good haircuts.
So, you don't spend a lot of money there in haircuts.
Certainly not on a haircut.
And clothing, too.
Yeah. Okay. And what else is going on? Oh, a new study out. It found that the best way to win an argument is to shout louder.
That's true.
Yeah, I think it's the first study ever done at a KXO staff meeting. Who can yell the loudest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and we pointed out Saturday, the first official day of fall.
Yes, officially.
Yeah, the autumnal equinox on Saturday. There was an equal amount of daylight and night. So, and it's all downhill from here.
Who verifies these kind of things?
I think it was Galileo.
Okay, because they have to be measured and everything, and it's a big job.
Yeah, he did it with, I think, a magnifying glass. Yeah.
Well, how's your equinox, or, something like that?
It's equal.
Equal,
yes. Okay. How about a dad joke? Are you ready?
Yes.
A dad joke. Okay, well, autumn is here. Yes, I got so excited I wet my plants.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably occurred.
Yes.
Maybe more than once.
Pam has already ordered the seeds for her garden. I've already drawn the diagrams and the plans to put in a new irrigation system.
So you're going to use the large system with the gates that automatically open and close?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, that and one of those big rotating sprinklers like you see in the Midwest.
Oh, yeah, in Oklahoma. They have those all over the place.
Okay. How about some birthdays?
How about?
Actor Kathleen Nolan is 70. Actor Claude Jarman Jr. is 89. Now, he was the kid on the movie The Yearling, which is an exceptional movie.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, he's 89. Singer, guitarist Randy Bachman of Bachman Turner Overdrive is 80. Actor Liz Torres, 76. Actor A. Martinez, 75. Actor Kari Hiroku Tagawa is 73. Singer, actor, director Sean Cassidy, teenage heartthrob, is 65. Other birthdays today, actor Patrick Muldoon, 55. Actor Gwyneth Paltrow, she is strange.
Yeah.
She's 51. Actor Indiri Varma, 50. Actor Anna Camp is 41. Singer Avril Lavigne is 39. Actor Sam Lerner is 31. Actor Ames McNamara is 16. Local birthdays just ahead.
Coming up.
The Imperial Tigers are looking for an Imperial Valley title this year, and Mickey Dale and George Gahava will be on the sidelines with all the action. Follow the Imperial Tigers live on the web at KXORadio.com. All the games, home and away, streaming live on KXORadio.com. Imperial Tiger Football is brought to you by
The Brick House Deli, the Imperial Quarterback Club, Southwest Security Services, and K Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial.
Calexico invades Imperial Friday night. George and Mickey will be there, and it'll be on the web, KXORadio.com. Happy birthday, Julie Velasco, Kenya Estrada, Altagracia Ramos, Irma Contreras, Richard Picasso, Victoria Dorame, Sal Ramirez, Jimmy Santana, Melissa Campos, Vincent Vallejo, Claudio Ruiz, Richard Quinteros, Sylvia Lovio, Loli Torres, Elisa Barros, Tommy Avina, Ann Ramirez, Maggie Figueroa, and Rosie Alvarado. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay, and on that list, happy birthday, Loli Torres, one of my favorite people.
Loli had a birthday.
Every year she gets one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Loli, thank you for all you do.
Yes, and she's still doing it.
Quite active in the community.
Yep. Okay, let's see. What else is going on in the world? You're going to be busy this week at IVC?
Yeah, on Thursday, 9 to noon, we'll be at the gym, DePauli Gym, and we'll be there for about 3 hours with about 2,000 of my very, very best friends in all of show business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are the Kardashians going to show up?
They've been invited.
There isn't enough money in it for them, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Apparently, the Keeping Up with the Kardashians has been on the air for about 20 years, and I have to stand up and take credit. I have never watched it.
You never have? Huh?
No. Don't plan on it anytime soon either. I was going to
say, you really just one time, so you could say, I watched it.
No, I'll pass. Okay. We've got some news.
We do. So
we're going to jump in with a look at World in California news headlines right now. It is brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. You've got a friend in the business, Lock Air Conditioning.
CBS News Brief. American soldier Travis King is back in U.S. custody in China after he was expelled by North Korea. He'd served time in South Korea for assault before crossing over. CBS's Cammie McCormick.
He is said to be in good health and good spirits. He sprinted across the border into North Korea 2 months ago and was declared AWOL by the U.S. government. He now could face time in a military jail and a dishonorable discharge.
Senator Robert Menendez arrived at court in New York this morning.
Senator, good morning. How are you, sir?
The Democrats being arraigned on charges of accepting gold bars and cash in exchange for favors to 3 businessmen. American astronaut Frank Rubio's back on Earth after setting a new record of 371 days in space. Consultant Bill Harwood.
Frank Rubio says he expects it'll take a few months before he gets his land legs back. The absence of gravity definitely takes its toll on the body's vestibular system, that is, its ability to balance.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. House Republicans vote to advance several GOP funding bills for debate and eventually a final vote. The bills would fund several government departments, but not all of them. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy.
If we're able to finish those 4 along with the ones we already, that would make it 73% of all the discretionary funds that we're supposed to appropriate for this time.
The Senate has passed a bill that would continue funding the government until just before Thanksgiving. Not clear if there are enough votes in the House for passage, with a potential government shutdown this weekend. Hollywood writers' strike officially ending this morning, with officials from the Writers Guild voting to approve the deal struck with Hollywood studios over the weekend. WGA member Ariana Jackson feels reassured.
I don't believe this leadership would come back to us with a deal that was completely unacceptable. We probably won't get every single thing we want, but I believe and trust in this leadership to know their members.
Gas prices jump another 5 cents in the state overnight to $5.89 a gallon, up 10 cents from last week. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair, for replacement, call the experts. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
MVP's bonus days are back at Lowe's. Shop the largest selection of Klein tools and get 5 times the bonus points. Plus, right now, buy a DeWalt Power Stack battery kit and get a select DeWalt Bear tool free, up to a $249 value. Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows pros. Bonus points calculated before taxes and fees after applicable discounts, if any. Valid 9/18 through 9/29. Subject to change. DeWalt offer valid through 10/11.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right?
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Oh, pass me the intercom thing.
Attention shoppers, if you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Don't pay for water, pay for clean. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Pods.
Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent.
And it's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the Valley. At El Centro Motors, at the Imperial Valley Mall, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive.
Taking a look at the latest in local news on a Wednesday morning, an irrigator was robbed at just before midnight on Sunday. Sheriff's investigators say the incident occurred in a field near Forester Road, south of Ayton Road. The irrigator was napping as he watered a field when he was approached by an individual who attempted to rob the suspect. An irrigator attempted to escape the incident, it was then told that he was shot in the hand. The victim was able to get away and report the incident to the county sheriff's office. The suspect may have been accompanied by another individual and was seen getting away in a dark-colored older model Toyota. The vehicle was last seen heading east on Ayton Road. Investigators say it was a clean wound to the hand. The victim was given first aid. The sheriff's office notified other law enforcement agencies to be on the lookout for the suspect. They say the incident remains under investigation. County Board of Supervisor Mike Kelly says he has decided not to seek re-election in 2024. Kelly has represented District 3 for the past 16 years. In a press release, Kelly announced that he would not be in for a fourth term. He said he felt good and indicated he was proud of his accomplishments as the County Board of Supervisor. He was or has been with the county since 1971, beginning his career as a probation officer, serving 17 years as the chief probation officer. Kelly said he plans to remain active by playing golf, hunting, fishing, and hiking with the family. KXO News Time, 7:43.
Before you head out on the road, head into El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Ask for the works. Trained technicians will change the oil using up to 6 quarts of synthetic blend oil. Change the filter, rotate the tires, top off the fluids, check the belts, hoses, battery, and brakes, all for one low price. It's the works at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, at El Centro Motors, the Imperial Valley Mall, and the Brawley Auto Center, or with their new mobile service wherever you are.
The city of Brawley is hosting a cleanup event. It's for Brawley residents. It will be held October the 7th. Throwaway items accepted at the event include furniture, yard waste, appliances without Freon, and environmental things like the tires are free without a transportation waiver for environmental health. Passenger light truck tires and rims will be accepted. No commercial dumping and cover loads are required. Residents must provide a proof of residency, water bill, and valid ID with name and matching the bill. And finally, Friday night, there will be a lecture. That's on September the 29th. This will be for our return from a summer break. We are excited to present our first Friday night lecture with the Honorable Judge Christopher Plord, who will share more about the 100th anniversary of the Imperial County Court System. Join us. That's Friday, September the 29th, starting at 6:30 p.m. Refreshments will be served. No admission fee. Donations accepted to cover future programs. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Well, we won't. We'll finish up page 1.
That's right. We better not jump so quickly.
Yeah, page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Wow, is this deal for real?
Attention, man in the meat section. Yes, those deals are real.
What is this place?
Grocery outlet, where you can get otherworldly deals on incredible brand name items every day.
I'm feeling such bliss.
It's the deals. They do that to people.
Grocery outlet, bargain market.
Welcome to Bargain Bliss.
Okay, it's page 2 of the local news now, served by Menchie's Frozen Yogurt and Round Table Pizza, 508 East Dannenberg Drive in El Centro, and then we'll have weather.
I promise. County Fire responded to 2 fires on Monday. The first was a 3-alarm brush fire. Deputy Battalion Chief Salvador Flores said the fire quickly went back down to a 2-alarm fire. It was the brush fire near Winter Haven. The chief says the call came in just after 4 in the afternoon. The fire went to a second alarm after word was received. A structure was threatened. The structure turned out to be an abandoned structure. 2 county fire stations responded to the fire along with Yuma, Rural Metro, and Hopeville Fire. The fire was out by 6:40 p.m. No injuries were reported. Other than the abandoned structure, damage was thick brush. Cause of the fire is under investigation. Later Monday night, a haystack fire was reported near Sealy, close to the West Side School. Chief Flores said the haystack was quickly knocked down and is currently burning itself out. He said it is expected to smolder until the end of the week. No injuries were reported, and the cause is being investigated. Well, the Imperial Valley Desert Museum has issued an open call. They are looking for indigenous mural and exterior sculpture artists. The artists should be from the Southern California or Northern Baja California areas. As part of the Far South Border North grant, the museum has been awarded. Imperial Valley Desert Museum is looking for artists to submit their designs to display permanently at their facility. The museum is looking for 3 or 4 artists to create pieces to be installed that relate to social justice issues that indigenous communities face, such as land rights, cultural preservation, environmental stewardship, and decolonization efforts. The deadline to respond is December the 1st. Decisions will be made on December the 22nd. Contact the museum for more information. A 63-year-old man sustained serious injuries in a collision early Tuesday morning. Yuma County Sheriff's Office deputies responded to the accident in the 12600 block of South Somerton Avenue at about 4:50 a.m. A Ford F-150 and a semi-truck collided when the big rig pulled out of a private driveway into the path of the pickup. The driver of the pickup sustained major injuries and was airlifted to the Phoenix area hospital. A passenger in the pickup was treated for minor injuries. The driver of the big rig was not injured. The accident remains under investigation. We'll be back, I promise, with a look at the weather.
Imperial Valley now has a Round Table Pizza, serving superior pizza, inspired by the honor of valor and revelry of the Knights of the Round Table. The quality and authenticity have earned them the reputation of pizza royalty. Now, for a limited time, receive a personal pizza with 6 slices, cheese, and a topping of your choice, including a 20-ounce soda for only $9.95, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Round Table Pizza, now open, next to Menchie's Frozen Yogurt, 508 East Annenberg Drive in El Centro.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, dry conditions will continue through this weekend, while near record temperatures today will begin to cool late week, and temperatures below normal will occur as early as Saturday. A pattern transition late week will result in breezy to windy conditions beginning on Friday and persisting through the weekend. Below normal temperatures are expected to persist into early next week. 101 our high yesterday, 66 our overnight low. Mostly sunny today with a high near 103. South wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming northwest. Partly cloudy tonight with a low around 70. South-southeast wind about 5 miles an hour. Sunny on Thursday with a high near 101. South wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming north in the afternoon. 70 degrees, downtown 33% relative humidity. Wind out of the west-southwest 5 to 7 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news with the weather, delivered by Round Table Pizza and Menchie's Frozen Yogurt, 508 East Annenberg Drive in El Centro.
Could you use help with your electric bill? Imperial Irrigation District, your public power provider, offers several payment assistance programs. Our income-qualified customers can save up to 20 or 30% on their electric bill and also receive assistance if they face service disconnection for non-payment. For assistance, call us at 1-800-303-7756. Visit one of our customer service centers or find us online at iid.com. IID, where customers always come first.
And it's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. One of my favorites, Hall of Fame third baseman Brooks Robinson. Yeah, well, when you say third base, you immediately think of Brooks Robinson. He set the standards. He passed away yesterday at the age of 86. One of the things you remember about Brooks Robinson, he decided to cut down the bill of his batting helmet, thinking he could see the ball better. In other baseball news, The Milwaukee Brewers clinched the National League Central title for the third time in 6 seasons last night, despite a 4-1 loss to the last-place Cardinals. That came with the help from a come-from-behind win by the Braves. The Braves, by the way, it was the Braves with 300 home runs on this season. In baseball, Colorado and the Dodgers played a twin bill. The Rockies took the first one 4-1, dropped the second one 11-2. Cincinnati clobbered Cleveland 11-7. Baltimore shut out Washington 1-0. Philadelphia nipped the Pittsburgh Pirates 3-2. Detroit dumped Kansas City 6-3. The Yankees shut out Toronto 2-0. Tampa Bay topped Boston 9-7. Minnesota over Oakland 11-3. Arizona bombed the White Sox 15-4. It was the Angels 9, the Texas Rangers 3, Seattle 6, Houston 2, and the Padres shut out the Giants 4-0.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
Well, under pressure to address their quarterback situation, the New York Jets signed veteran free agent Trevor Siemian to their practice squad. Siemian was released by the Bengals in the preseason. He joins Zach Wilson and Tim Boyle in the Jets quarterback room. All names that you will remember. Yeah, they're going to go down in history. And in other news around the world of sports, the Golden State Warriors are close to bringing a WNBA expansion franchise to the Bay Area. A deal hasn't been finalized, but it is expected to be soon, according to sources. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Target says they're going to close 9 stores in major cities across 4 states, claiming theft and organized retail crime have made the environment unsafe for staff and customers and unsustainable for business. The chain is part of a wave of retailers, both large and small, that say they're struggling to contain store crimes that have hurt their bottom lines. Many have closed stores or made changes to merchandise and layouts. Nevertheless, skeptics say stores have not provided enough information to back up their claims, and at least one retailer said theft was an exaggerated issue. Well, the Hollywood writers' strike is finally over. After 148 days, leaders of the Writers Guild of America have unanimously voted to authorize its members to return to work following the tentative agreement reached Sunday between union negotiators and Hollywood studios and streaming services, effectively ending the strike.
The tentative agreement reached earlier marks a turning point for Hollywood's film and TV studios after both WGA and SAG-AFTRA, the union that represents actors, went on strike this summer to fight for higher pay and protections against artificial intelligence. And Hyundai and Kia are recalling nearly 3.4 million vehicles due to a fire risk. The automaker urging owners to park their vehicles outdoors. The recall covers multiple car and SUV models from 2010 through 2019 years, including Hyundai's Santa Fe and Kia's Sorento. On the big board right now, the Dow down 116 points at 33,503. The S&P 500 off 8 at 4265. And the NASDAQ down 17 at 13,047. Gold dropped $16.40 an ounce. More pain at the pump as oil up $2.61 a barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
Mostly sunny today with a high near 103. Look for wind about 5 miles an hour out of the northwest. Partly cloudy tonight with a low around 70. South-southeast wind about 5 miles an hour. Thursday sunny with a high near 101. South wind about 5 miles an hour becoming north in the afternoon. And right now, 71 degrees, 33% relative humidity, wind out of the west-southwest at 5 to 7 miles an hour. Financial news brought to you by Southwest Security. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro.
We have a seat for your Friday night high school football game. Join Carroll, Buckley, and John Driffle at the 50-yard line for all the action. High school football on Kxo AM 1230 is brought to you by
La Fonda Bar and Grill in El Centro, Roto-Rooter serving the Valley, and the Central Union High School District.
And we'll have Friday night football. John and I will be at Southwest for the city championship.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO, El Centro, the Imperial Valley.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Steve Kathan. An American soldier last seen entering North Korea has now been expelled by the country. CBS's Cammie McCormick.
Private Travis King bolted across the border in July when he was supposed to be flying back to the U.S. from South Korea to face disciplinary charges. He was said to have wanted refuge in North Korea because of maltreatment and racial discrimination in the U.S. Army. He has now been taken into custody in China. He's said to be in good health and good spirits.
Court appearance in New York today for Senator Bob Menendez, who was indicted last week on bribery charges. The New Jersey Democrat vows he'll be exonerated. Legal analyst Jessica Levinson.
Prosecutors are going to have to show that corrupt intent. They're going to have to show that Senator Menendez was essentially abusing his position, that even if he didn't say the words, "Give me that cash and I will do this thing," that is what happened.
Former President Trump won't be there when 7 Republican presidential candidates debate tonight at California's Reagan Presidential Library. CBS's Ed O'Keefe says Nikki Haley, who got high marks after the first debate, could be targeted by others on stage.
There are signs that she's got broader appeal perhaps beyond the Republican Party. That may allow some of those that want to do well in Iowa to go after and suggest she's not conservative enough, perhaps on that issue of abortion.
The focus is on Republicans in the House of Representatives as a possible government shutdown could be just days away. CBS's Nancy Cordes has more on what's happening in the Senate.
The vote we saw in the Senate last night does qualify as something of a breakthrough. It's a deal that has big bipartisan support. It would keep the government open through mid-November. It includes funding for Ukraine and wildfire and flooding disaster relief. But, and this is a big but, conservatives in the Senate, notably Rand Paul of Kentucky, are threatening to slow down its passage when there is little time to spare before a shutdown this weekend.
Well, striking Hollywood writers are getting back to work today after union leadership approved a new deal with studios. Actors and auto workers strikes continue. And in Las Vegas, a possible strike is looming. Tens of thousands of hospitality workers have said yes to authorize a strike if there's no deal soon.
We're coming together to show these companies that we cannot and should not be left behind because we're the ones that are making your money.
If it comes to a walkout, more than 36 hotels and casinos could be affected. Checking Wall Street. Right now, the Dow is down 76 points. The S&P 500 down 2. NASDAQ is down 3.5. This is CBS News.
You need to hire? Indeed is with you every step of the way, helping you attract, interview, and hire candidates all from one place. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Exergen thermometers are the smart choice when selecting a thermometer. With children back at school, keeping them healthy is important. Got a fever? Stay home. To detect fever accurately at home, you need a clinically accurate, fast, and non-invasive thermometer. The Exergen thermometer is backed by over 100 clinical studies. Accuracy matters. Be smart and safe. Measure accurately with Exergen thermometers available at Walmart and other participating retailers. Learn more at Exergen.com.
Dive into crime dramas on Pluto TV. Unravel the mysteries on CSI, Criminal Minds, and Blue Bloods. Plus, watch thousands of other crime movies and TV shows, all for free. Download Pluto TV on all your favorite devices and start streaming now.
Exergen thermometers are a top choice of medical professionals at highly ranked hospitals across the U.S. Accuracy matters, so make Exergen the chosen thermometer for your home and family. Available at Walmart and other participating retailers. Learn more at Exergen.com.
A TV show is off the hook in a legal battle.
A judge has dismissed a lawsuit against the creators of a phony tax firm accused of defaming a real-life company with the same name.
In this place, they're not exactly what you call security conscious.
Better Call Saul's Sweet Liberty Tax Services, run by a husband and wife team of crooks, shared the title with an actual tax prep business with 2,500 locations across the U.S. and Canada. It sued the show, claiming copyright infringement. AMC said the Kettleman's company was only guilty of artistic license. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Baseball has lost one of its greats. Brooks Robinson has died at 86. He redefined defense at third base, winning 16 Gold Gloves. In 1964, he was the American League Most Valuable Player and spent all 23 years of his career in Baltimore. Steve Kafin, CBS News.
My name is Shelley Wilkinson, and I am an Imperial Valley Food Bank board member. When locals need help feeding themselves and their families, they turn to the Imperial Valley Food Bank. As the main distribution center of donated food in Imperial County, we store, rescue, and purchase food in bulk to serve 25,000 people each month at over 30 locations. Help fight hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley by donating online at www.ivfoodbank.org.
CBS News brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Hey, this is fun, isn't it?
With Carroll Buckley.
Good God. Is this some kind of joke? Ha ha, that's funny.
12:30 KXO.